You smell that? It smells like a new season, baby. We're back. My God, it feels good. Yet again, I have not done a draft review. It's my 4th season here. I still have not done a single draft review. I've done one season review, which was last season, about a month ago. And it kind of touched on the 3 seasons I've been in. But one of these days I'll get to a draft review. I didn't have time to make something that was nice. I could have slapped some photos on the screen and been like, hey, this is the team that I drafted. And maybe I should have done that. I don't know. Maybe it's better than nothing during content week, even if it's like a minute and 30 seconds long. I don't know. But it didn't happen. It did not happen. I have like pieces of a PowerPoint put together. Didn't really get to finishing it, unfortunately. And I figured prepping for my first opponent, which is Joseph Jokestar of the Levitating. Ooh, that doesn't sound good. Ooh, might get banned for that one. Oh man, no cuts, no edits. I'm not doing that shit. Not here. One take. Unfortunately for you, and maybe me. I don't know. The Levitating Lipas is the team name, by the way. Before I horrifically butchered it. Welcome to week 1, where I haven't done this in a month. We're going crazy, hopefully. Maybe crazy on the L side. I don't know. We'll find out. But welcome to the league. Happy to have you. We love seeing new faces or usernames, because we don't see faces that often. Depends on if you do videos or not. But anyway, welcome to the league. Happy to have you. So this first week matchup is a bit of a doozy. You can see the team here. We got Sheen Power, Arcanine, Kilowattrel, Donphan, Haxorus, Salazzle, Miss Magius, I don't freaking know how to say that. Lucario, Go-Go, Slowbro, and Tandem Mouse. So we got a pretty strong team here, especially on the physical side, making use of that Sword of Ruin ability. But I thought about doing like a team builder too, but I decided against it for the video, just because, I don't know. Like last season, I try to keep these as short as possible because my brain is slow, so therefore the matches usually take longer because of that, especially when we don't use timer. It's not like I run calcs during the match or anything. I already have all my calcs pre-done, any of the ones that I am going to use, so I don't usually like to calc during matches. I like running by the feel of it, and sometimes my feeling is god-awfully wrong. But anyway, let's get this thing rolling. He said his username is, wait, Dua Lipa's microphone. Oh, it's beautiful. Let's get do a little bit of this. Regulation C. Maybe. Oh. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Boy, oh boy. I didn't catch the 6. God, it feels good to be back. Cool. I feel like I'm ready. I feel like I've done enough prep. I think I have built a team that I think I can win with. But I feel that way every week. Just like I like my team every season. I don't know. Let's see. Deny. Game 2, game 3. Okay. That's about the 6 that I expected. That's the 6 that I prepped for. Slowbro could be Imprisoned Trick Room, considering my team has a better slow mode. Or it may not even have Imprison. It could also just be I just have Trick Room to reverse it. He's got a pretty fast team, so I feel like he's either gonna set Trick Room in the face of my Murkrow or reverse my Trick Room. But I feel like Kilowattrel's okay. So we might have some of the VBL folks hopping in here, which would be even more stressful for me. A live audience. Duh. Anyway, I think, let me get my note sheet out. I think I know the 4 that I want to run with first. I think it's probably going to be Iron Treads and Murkrow with Sylveon and Appleton in back. So no Tailwind coming up first. Interesting. Could this be like Extreme Speed Ice Shard in a Murkrow? This could also be like a double up in Iron Treads here. I feel like I can Iron Defense here, no? I mean, I will outspeed both of them. Yeah. Although, does a base body press just kill? I don't know if I did calcs for that. I definitely didn't do calcs for that. I probably should have done that. I think I wanna Iron Defense here. Do I just want to set Tailwind? I'm already faster, right? Do I protect Murkrow? Although, I'm gonna protect Murkrow. Yeah, this could be like E-Speed, Ice Shard, and Murkrow, both of which would outspeed Prankster Tailwind. Normal type! Okay, that makes sense. Ice Shard? Yep, okay, sweet. Oh, baby. So now we have 2 Pokemon that are weak to body press. Yum. Do I get greedy here? I could definitely get greedy with another Iron Defense, huh? The question is it worth getting damage off? Who would be in the back? Would Kilowattrel be in the back to set Tailwind? Probably not. If the assumption that Murkrow would be dead, it could be like Haxorus. Would Salazzle be in back or be lead? I don't think I have enough information to know that off the top of my head. Ice Shard and E-Speed, huh? This thing could have Haze, couldn't it? I think I need to just start getting damage out. I could body press into Diego. But I think I actually just want to body press. Do I want to get... No. I want to take advantage of Sword of Ruin. So yeah, let's body press into Diego. I could switch out. I don't really know that I need Murkrow here. Although now that I'm on the offensive, maybe one of them will protect and I'll get a free Tailwind. Or maybe I won't. I don't know. Just doubling the Murkrow. Okay, that's fine. That's big damage. Getting rid of Arcanine is actually huge. Because I haven't wasted my Terra yet. Who do I think's coming in here? Could it be Haxorus? I think I can just win with Appleton, right? What are my Sylveon calcs for Chiampao? How much does he do to me? That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. I think Sylveon's a safe bring here. Let's do it. Kilowattrel. Oh. This could be 2 ice shards. It's not banded, is it? It could be banded. I don't know. I didn't get any items. I think. I think I can body press. It could be protect here. Honestly, that's fine. I think I want to body press into Diego. Yeah. Body press, Diego, and then I think I just want a hyper voice for big damage. Because if you set Tailwind, you're not attacking me. So it's Sash. Okay. Hurricane resisted. Confusion's kind of awkward. Ice Spinner. That's a lot of damage. Oh. Interesting. Red card on Diego. That's very interesting. Ooh, the confusion is super awkward. Yeah, that confusion is really awkward. It's just these two left. I feel like I gotta use... I think Terra Appleton wins here, correct? I think I just go for the kill. I'll try to body press Diego just to remove it. Terra Fairy and then Iron Defense here. Oh! That Hurricane misses, unfortunate for him. Dragon Claw doesn't affect me. I gotta, yeah, okay, body press into here. I'm just gonna set another one. I might as well, that's my win con at this point. Just have Appleton sit in the back and just never die. Hit through confusion. Nice, Iron Treads. Earthquake did 31.7. That's like a roll. Still confused. I'll protect and then body press. Confusion ended. I get the protect off. Nice. Life Orb. Good to know. Life Orb is big damage. Okay, let's grab the replay. Life Orb Haxorus, huh? What do we learn here? Sash, Life Orb, could be like Citrus or something, and then Red card. Red card's really awkward. Okay. Let's see. What do I think the adaptation is? Removing Murkrow turn 1 seemed to be the plan, and then Kilowattrel on back. I never even got to set Tailwind, so Murkrow did actually nothing. The question is, do I think Slowbro comes out this time? Set Trick Room in the face of my fast mode. Do I try the same lead again? So double priority seems pretty good. They'll be onto the Iron Defense body press from Iron Treads now though. I feel like Slowbro is probably going to be the adaptation, correct? Was did I get intimidated turn 1? Yeah, I did. Okay. Okay. Good to know, good to know. So it's Terra Normal for E-Speed. That's interesting. Do I switch it up and go Bruxish Gallade? Did I see any protects? No. Now that, so I revealed Sash on Murkrow, correct? Yeah, so maybe like fake out into it. Bruxish, Gallade, Sylveon. Appleton seems okay. Let's frickin' try it, dude. Why not? It is fake out. No Intimidate's kind of awkward, but that's all right. So we know this is Sash, right? Yeah, Focus Sash. Did we see Protect? We saw 2 moves. Ice Shard, Ice Spinner. Does it have Protect? That'd be really awkward. So let's see. Do I just want to try and remove the Gallade now? What does this thing do to me? I think I'm honestly fine to Aqua Jet and... Is there a Psycho Cut switch in? No. Yeah, Aqua Jet into Diego. And there's Sacred Sword, right? There's some switch-ins, but... I don't think I'm too worried about that, because that should still deal decent damage. Let's see what it is. Removing Chi and Pow now would be nice. This thing's pretty frail anyway, so attacking into it with Sword of Ruin like the Sword of Ruin defense drop doesn't really matter to me, and removing Diego immediately would be really nice. If it protects and Salazzle goes for like Sludge Bomb or Flamethrower, I should leave both of my mons should live a hit from them. Otherwise, I should outspeed and KO Diego with Aqua Jet and Scarf. Protect. Oh. Unfortunately, the Protect was on the wrong mon. I did think about doubling up, or Aqua Jetting into Chi and Pow to remove the Sash and then Psycho Cutting into Salazzle, but Salazzle wasn't really threatening. Alright, I'm locked in a Sacred Sword now, which is kind of awkward. We didn't even see, yeah, we saw Hurricane, probably Electric move, like Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt probably just kills Bruxish, huh? If it, oh, because I could switch an Appleton here. Oh, but, yeah, Hurricane could also go into Gallade. That's kind of awkward. Alright, I think what I want to do is I want to Aqua Jet. Trick Room would be... Ooh. They're both kind of... I think I have to get rid of Salazzle if I want to Terra Fairy on Appleton, huh? So let me Aqua Jet into... Yeah, because we know this protected last turn. I might as well just double it. That probably KOs, right? Let's try it. Flying. That crit is extremely lucky. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Crit Aqua Jet may have mattered. I didn't run any calcs into Salazzle, so that could have mattered, which would be really unfortunate if it did. Okay. It's got a charge now. Okay, so Wind Power. Gallade's kind of awkward at this point. I think I just want to... Tailwind with Slowbro, huh? I wonder if I could get a Trick Room off. I could also just go for a Super Fang. Frick it, let's try it, why not? And then I'll just Sacred Sword into this for damage. I could also just discharge. What's happening? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's happening. I'm so confused. What? Discharge? I'm so confused. I think I just Hyper Voice and Terra Fairy Apple Acid, right? I guess I could have double pair. Well, if there was a way out, getting parried to death was it. Oh, I hope that crit may have mattered. I would feel bad if it did. I mean, Glade also hits like a truck in Salazzle. Oh boy. Alright, so basically, I feel like I won that match in prep personally, just because I fleshed out the 6 mons that I feel like he wanted to bring. Let me get out of this. I'll grab the replay just to have so we can post all 3. I feel like I fleshed out the 6 that he wanted to bring, and it had plenty of counterplay for both. I really wanted to use... Here, let me close out all these. So kind of the idea here was that Iron Treads was a pretty safe lead into a lot of things, because the leads that I think were most common to be used would be like Arcanine, Kilowattrel, even Haxorus for priority, or Salazzle, Slowbro, Chi, and Pao. So I know I just listed like half the entire squad, but the ones that I was most prepared for were these 3, and I guess Arcanine. So I guess 4. Arcanine with Intimidate. I had Adrenaline Orb on Bruxish so that I could deny priority to Joseph, and then I'd be at +1 and outspeed everything on his side of the field. Bruxish at +1 with max speed hits 237, so that'll outspeed everything. The only thing it doesn't outspeed on the field is my +1 Iron Treads, based on the EVs that I ran. 188 Timid with booster energy. So this would allow me to just click Wave Crash into Arcanine if I wanted to, or into any slot that I needed to for big damage, instead of having to rely on Aqua Jet, which, you know, is a 60 base power move with stab versus Wave Crash, which is 180. So the difference there, even after an Intimidate, it still does a ton of damage. So it either forces Arcanine to have to Terra, which we saw was normal for E-Speed, which if you're defensively Terraing for extreme speed, but you can't use extreme speed because of Dazzling, then you're kind of at a disadvantage, which is kind of why I thought Bruxish was a solid lead for Game 2. Or I wanted to bring it at least once, but I didn't want to lead it Game 1, just because I feel like Salazzle was not necessarily incentivized to come unless you found out what the item on Murkrow was, because if it was Covert Cloak, then there was no point in relying on Fake Out, and I'd just get a Tailwind up turn 1. But the double priority into Murkrow turn 1 for Game 1 was actually interesting. I actually hadn't prepared for that, but I'm glad I ran Protect on Murkrow, because I would have gotten dumpstered by that if I didn't have it. Which is a very clever idea on his part, for sure. And then I just had Trick Room on this just in case. Sylveon is a pretty standard set. Terra Ground deals with Poison and Steel types, and then Life Orb for big damage. Quick Attack. What do my calcs on Quick Attack say against Chi and Pao? It is pretty much a 3-hit KO, so even, and I mean that's why I don't have 0 attack IVs, but this was just like if I got it within like 30% range, I could just quick attack and kill it with Pixelate. So, but Sylveon pretty good. It didn't really, I mean, I think it got a kill, but Sylveon, I have a feeling, will be very strong. It's always very strong. Arguably the best fairy type in the format. I think it is personally, and I don't know that that's a hot take either. But I don't know. So Sylveon will always be good. It was nice to have in the back just to kind of clean up with Hyper Voice or Quick Attack if necessary. Iron Treads is not a set that I feel like you would expect because it's specially invested for Electro Ball, which was basically to cover for the Slowbro lead, where if you lead it in front of me, the last thing you're going to expect out of Iron Treads is an electric move. And if you do expect it, you probably expect it to be Terra Blast, which is 80 base power. But no, it gets Electro Ball, so I get to boost my speed with Booster Energy, turn Electro Ball into a 150 base power move, and then if I Terra Electric, it deals, I don't know, like 70% to Slowbro, 60 to 70 or whatever, depending on how the IVs are, or the EVs are spread around. But then I could also double into it with Murkrow with Brave Bird, so and that would guarantee a KO regardless of what set Slowbro is running, except for Citrus Berry. That would be a problem. But yeah, this was really fun to mess around with. Terra Electric also got rid of basically all my weaknesses minus Earthquake, which we saw Haxorus had, and then Body Press into the lead, into like most of his leads, was really solid, because even if Arcanine wanted to attack into Iron Treads, I could just Body Press up, and then all of a sudden now Flare Blitz has like a chance to not even 2-hit KO. It may even 3-hit KO, minus a burn, obviously. But yeah, so this this set was fun. I didn't get to use the Electro Ball, but Iron Defense Body Press going crazy, especially on a fast mon where you don't even need it in Trick Room, which is, I think, the most common form of Iron Defense Body Press is usually in Trick Room, or on a slow mon. But no, fast Iron Defense Body Press, busted. And then Gallade, this is kind of like the Gardevoir sets that I ran last season. Gardevoir, oftentimes, because of its 80 speed, you want to run like Scarf on it. Scarf or like Sash. Gallade's probably going to be kind of in that same vein. I felt like Scarf was a really solid lead next to Bruxish to deny priority. So I could just click a big, strong move and just slap things with Sharpness, which is exactly what these three moves do. And then Trick was also for the Slowbro. In case I got caught in with Bruxish and Gallade against the Slowbro, I could just trick a Choice Scarf onto it, sets Trick Room, or even if it has a Scarf, it's like Slowbro with a Scarf, so I don't even think it outspeeds high speed Gallade even with the Scarf anyway, so like, it locks it into one move, which Slowbro and Slowking generally don't like being locked into those kinds of moves, just because they have a wide move pool and they usually want to rely on using that. As well as good defensive stats. But yeah, Gallade put in some work in game 2 when I brought it. Murkrow is always going to be a nuisance, and I feel like I might be able to abuse. I mean, I'll have to read the situation, but Murkrow just being so obnoxious just means that you either have to focus down what's next to it so that Murkrow's alone and doing nothing, or you focus on Murkrow himself and just killing it so that it can't do all this like Quash and Prankster nuisance stuff. Which double priority, especially with faster, higher base speeds than Murkrow, will definitely do. And Arcanine must have been pretty dang close to max speed, or maybe just EV'd to just barely outspeed Murkrow. Because Arcanine's like 95 base speed versus 91, so... this one's just an offensive set. I had Sash, and even though I'm clicking Brave Bird, if I get Tailwind up or a Taunt off or whatever, I really don't mind. Taunt, by the way, was for Kilowattrel to prevent it from setting Tailwinds. And then following turn, if I do that and Murkrow survives with Sash, then I can just click Tailwind myself, and then I have Tailwind priority for basically the rest of the game. Or it forces Kilowattrel to switch out. But yeah, I just wanted Brave Bird to do as much damage as possible into stuff, just so Murkrow wasn't super useless, and also so that it would eventually kill itself and it would give me a free switch in. So Murkrow, always nice to have as a supportive option. And then Appleton, who game 1 was just a monster, literally also just set Iron Defense and Body Press and went crazy. Thick Fat coupled with that is insane. And props to Electric, because I was talking to Electric about the team a little bit, I think earlier this week. Or was it last weekend? I don't remember. I think it was earlier this week. No, it was last weekend. Yeah. And he had pointed out that I don't remember what Terra type I had in Appleton, but he was just like, Terra Fairy seems a little bit better, and I was like, yeah, you're right. So I switched it to that. It was actually a very smart move too, because it completely walled Haxorus at that point, because it could have had like, I don't know, First Impression, Dragon Claw, Earthquake, and then some other move, and then Fairy kind of just like walls it from that point on, and then Thick Fat also makes Chi and Pao kind of have a rough time, because I still resist Ice, and then its dark moves are also resisted. So, and then I had Apple Acid just to deal with Slowbro, and then Recover just to get health back once I have my defenses buffed. So, because Chi and Pao was obviously like the first pick on this team, and then there's a lot of like physical synergy with it, I realized I could kind of rely on Iron Defense to kind of just wall it out, even with the defense drop that it has on my team. Like, Appleton and Iron Treads have the natural defensive bulk to just click Iron Defense and then tank hits from there on out, and then Body Press is obviously a busting move to put with anything that you can boost your defensive stats with. So yeah, these Iron Defense, Body Press, time and time again we see how insane it is. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm gonna actually do a calc to see, you know what, yeah. Let's do the calc real quick to see if it would have mattered, because I am interested. Oh, I already have it up. Oh my god, who did I crit? I forgot I already closed the thing. Oh, I crit on Salazzle. I don't know what the actual stats are. Yeah. I don't know, it's probably like 252, like timid, 252, 4. What does Aqua Jet crit look like? Why am I at -1? Oh, it's because I set it to -1. What the heck? No. I did 50%. Wow, what is this? What's happening? What's going on? This isn't Adrenaline Orb? Yeah. This is crazy, man. What is happening? Is this like max defense or something? That doesn't make any sense. With a crit, Aqua Jet does like 56. Oh my god. Didn't it just do 50? Am I stupid? Let me get the... Let me get this thing on. Oh no, please have mercy. Protect, next turn, flying. Oh, that's right, Aqua Jet's not super effective anymore. That's what it was, right, okay. Okay, alright, okay, let's get rid of this. Get rid of this, 4. $31, yeah, so crit does like, yeah, 50 was like basically perfect mid-range. 31 to 37. Okay. Let's see. Oh no, I can't type. I'm sorry, this is probably hideous to watch, but I'm having a good time with it, so I just want to see. I just want to see if it mattered. Jolly. Hit me with the sharp. Sacred Sword. 50 to 50. Ooh. Yeah. I mean, what did I say? 31. If I high rolled Sacred Sword, then it didn't matter. Yeah, I'll wrap it up. I'll message him about that after, just to let him know that if I high rolled Sacred Sword, then it didn't matter because I still would have KO'd. But I don't know, the odds of that don't seem. It's possible. It's possible it wouldn't have mattered. I also got like a mid roll on my Aqua Jet, so I don't know. It could have lived. Let's put it that way. It very well could have lived on like 5%. which, you know, could have made all the difference. So that was a lucky crit on my part. As they say, we do take those. This is Pokemon. I think we've all been on the wrong side of a crit before, but it does feel bad at being on the receiving end, so I do feel bad about that. But GG's, Joseph. Welcome to the league. Happy to have you. Had some sick stuff. You knew to target down Murkrow because you know how annoying it is, clearly. With double priority, that was very smart. There was a set that I had on Murkrow originally that did not have Protect, and then I decided to add it just in case. And boy, am I glad that I did, because if I did not, you would have probably rolled me game 1. But yeah, this is a pretty cool outing. You've got a sick team. I have no doubt you're gonna move forward and have some great games. I mean, look at this team. I mean, I think we all ranked it highly in the oldest draft review too. But this is one of the stronger teams that we've seen. I mean, they're all good, don't get me wrong, but in terms of relativity, I think we agreed that this was one of the stronger teams that we had seen come out of the draft. So by all means, good luck to you, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your season. I can't wait to see what you cook up. But I'm going to end it here. I've been talking for 36 minutes, even though the match... I've been, you know how I roll. I tend to ramble a little bit just because I'm happy to be here. I'm not in front of a camera like ever otherwise. Not that I really like that, but I like hanging out with you guys. It's fun for me. So, but that's all I got for this time. I'll see you guys in week 2, and I don't know. I probably won't do a draft review at this point, but I mean, you can see the team here. This is what I ended up with. You can probably imagine the synergies in your head and all that stuff and look it up if you want to. Especially those of you in the draft league, you probably know already kind of what some of these mons do. But yeah, GG's, and I'll see you guys again next week. Peace!